Corona Ketchup 23. Yes, this shirt has creases in it. Why? Because it's brand new. Why? Because I made a promise that I would never wear a repeat shirt on the Corona Ketchup. Okay, I'm running out of shirts. What do? You buy some new shirts. 5 new shirts came in yesterday. 5 more are on the way. This is what you call commitment. This is what you call summer wardrobe. If you want me to wear your shirt, you probably don't, now that I'm saying it out loud. You probably don't. If you do, I'll do it. Mail it to me. Do what you have to do to get me that shirt, and I'll frickin' wear it. Famous 23s, it's Michael Jordan, and the list stops there. You gotta think. LeBron James also wears 23, but he wears it because of Michael Jordan. It's a Jordan thing. It's a Jordan brand. It's on the shoes. 23. MJ23. I don't think that's a nickname. One of the few nicknames he doesn't have. How could I get that so wrong? The Last Dance, his documentary, I watched that. Really enjoyed it. 10 eps. Highly recommend. I thought it would just be interesting to basketball fans, but numerous people I talked to who aren't hardcore b-ball fans also really enjoyed it. So I'd say check it out. It's a really cool in-depth look into like a very, very famous person's life, which is not easy to do. Just how like the stress being super duper famous and being in the public eye all the time was the most fascinating part to me. Speaking of famous people, on this day in 1976, Taxi Driver wins the Palme d'Or at Cannes, the film festival, directed by Scorsese, starring De Niro, obviously. The early time, they were just getting together, you know? Some of the earliest works involving the two of them. Maybe the earliest. Will I research that? Certainly not. But the two of them are still in the news because their new movie's going over budget by a lot, and Apple had to swoop in and save it. So from humble beginnings to making The Irishman 3.5 hours, and now a $200 million movie with De Niro and Leo D. It's also this guy's birthday, born in 1759, William Pitt the Younger. No idea who he is, British Prime Minister, it says that, but never heard of him before. Strictly judging a book by its cover based on this picture, like we did yesterday. William Pitt the Younger is a name a musician would have today. Straight up is a good musician name. Work on that, fellow musicians. You know I can sing. Handsome gentleman, last name Pitt, makes you wonder, is Brad Pitt a descendant of William Pitt the Younger? Should we be calling Brad Pitt the Younger? Think about that. That would be wacky. People are mad at John Krasinski for selling that show like we talked about. Now he's saying he was too busy, it was too hard. That's why he's selling it. It's too hard. He wants to be Jack Reacher. He wants to do The Quiet Place. He's like, I don't have time for this. What? What kind of betrayal is that? And I don't want beef with John Krasinski. I don't. Everyone is pitting us against each other. All I can say is that his commitment is lacking. I bought the shirts. I'm doing daily videos. My commitment level seems higher than his. That's all. His bank account seems higher than mine. That's another point. Make up your own mind. Make up your own mind about me versus John K. And if you pick him, don't mention it to me because that'll hurt my feelings. Now for a very cool story. I'm talking cool stories now. Hot weather, cool stories. Is that going to be the summer motto? We'll see. The mosaic floor of a Roman villa was just discovered outside of Verona. And it's all intact, and it's humongous, and it's really not that far below the surface. They didn't even dig that far. It's incredible, like, the history that's right below your feet. I love this stuff. I love whenever there's something, like, you didn't know you've been walking over top of, something so cool from the past. It's been right there the whole time. I also love secret passageways. I feel like these are related somehow. I love stuff that's hidden, and then when you find it, it's super rewarding. A time capsule. Okay, a message in a bottle. Things like that. And this mosaic floor looks incredible. Like, just think about the parties they were having in this villa. Just think about the possible, weddings. The possible, did I say parties already? Fun. They probably had some fun there, is what I'm saying. And that's it. Didn't really talk about much today, I know. It's a rainy day outside. It's a rainy day in Pizzaville. Remember those commercials? Don't call 1-800-FREE-SEX, free sex. It's 1-800-3636. Like, yeah. I know it's not free sex, free sex. I'm not an idiot. That's too many numbers to be a normal phone number. It doesn't make sense. If you haven't seen those commercials, you're totally lost. I get it. And it's a weird way to end the show. I also get it. But thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you tomorrow.